Right, welcome back. We are here for a full day of eating on an exciting day, a very, very exciting day. It is a rest day today, however, it is a non-training day, a high day, which means I get more food, no cardio, less steps. It's a good day, right? So to start the day off, the usual, as you already know, if you've been here before, we have the bacon, eggs, sourdough. However, it's a high day, so we have some more sourdough. Usually I have 75 grams, now I've got 135 grams, so near enough basically doubled sourdough. Well, just under double, but you know what I mean. To me, it feels like double, so I'm going to absolutely scran it. But aye, throughout the day, I've got more food. I've got no cardio today, and of course, a little bit reduced steps. My steps just now are roughly about 13k a day. Today, I've only to aim for 8k. Now, I had an on-training day, not that Sunday there, but the Sunday before. And we kind of set sort of steps that say 6 to 8k in that sort of range, right? Now, I think it was 6.4k steps. Now, if you know me, my digestion isn't the most bang on thing ever, right? So kind of getting pretty low steps, eating more food, it kind of caused a bit of stomach inflammation, all that kind of stuff, right, which isn't ideal. So this time round we're going for 8k-ish steps. Which I can get easily. It's a very small amount of steps to do in a day. I mean, getting 13k a day consistently, getting 8k is absolutely nothing. Do you know what I mean? So it's completely fine. But I reduce steps, no cardio, bit more food. Thank God, man. I'm not even that hungry, to be fair. Just kind of the thought of like eating, I just kind of enjoy eating food, to be fair. Like I'm sure most of us do. We enjoy eating. We enjoy enjoying food. You know what I mean? So I'm going to get stuck into this, and I'll catch you at meal two. I've just realised it's a full day of eating. Didn't even tell you what I've got, man. So here we have sourdough, bacon and eggs, but it's 135 grams of sourdough, 4 medallions, 2 large eggs. I've got 100 grams of tomato, and about 30-ish grams of sort of mixed salad. It should be spinach, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a spinach guy. So I've got rocket and baby leaf salad in there. Nice. Then we have 100 grams of berries. So it's 50 grams raspberries, 50 grams blackberries. Then I've got my greens drink in here, which is 5 grams of Perform greens. It's raspberry and something flavour. I'll actually get it up and put a wee photo somewhere. But it's actually very, very nice. See, for a greens powder, right, you're usually sitting thinking, this will taste disgusting. That's actually banging, I can't lie. Then I have my big bottle here, which has Rise and Shine and L-glutamine in there. So that is the full meal one, before I forget to record that, before I scran the whole lot. Bacon, eggs, sourdough, greens, raspberries, blackberries, Rise and Shine, L-glutamine. Right, I'll be honest, meal two is not exactly a meal, as you already know anyway, you've seen it before probably, but it's a protein shake, so 50 grams of whey. Of course, the high day, this is extremely exciting. It's so exciting. Usually I have a protein shake and an apple. Today, we're having a protein shake, an apple, and 100 grams of banana. Now, to me, this bowl looks absolutely beautiful. Some folk don't like fruit, which I think personally, you're a bit of a weirdo. If you don't like fruit, right, something's wrong with you. But for me, eating 200 grams of fruit, 100 grams being banana, I'm pretty chuffed, I can't lie. So, 50 grams away, some apple, banana, that is meal two. I know, not exciting, but trust me, it gets more exciting as the day goes on. Kind of. Right, we are on to meal three. Now, I'm not going to lie, I'm extremely excited for this meal. Probably sitting thinking, Aiden, calm down, mate, it's not that exciting, but to me, this is exciting, right? For meal three, we have 60 grams of rice, 140 grams of chicken, 100 grams of peppers, 150 grams of mixed veg, and some salad. And you can't tell me that's not looking absolutely class. On top of that, we have 100 grams of mango in here. A wee refill of the electrolytes. It's a pink lemonade, trained by JP Hydration, and it is very, very nice. However, I've also got this wee thing, a wee Hydromax can. Now, if you've been watching over on the TikTok, I've been trying these. I got 4 cans. I got pineapple coconut, I got USA cherry, I got sour apple, and then berry licious. I've tried USA cherry, I've tried pineapple coconut. Now, pineapple coconut was literally a pina colada, and it was absolutely banging. USA cherry, I'm a big cherry fan, right? And it really wasn't that amazing. It wasn't anything special. So, we're going to try this one together. You can see it first before TikTok this time, right? So what I'll do is set the phone up here and we'll give this a bash right now. What's that? I've just got an update for. Don't know, I'll check that later on. Anyway, this is a can. Hydromax. Very nice looking can, I must say. A very pretty looking can. So berry delicious flavour. Let's see what it's saying. Smells nice. Oh, that one's good. Oh. That one's very good. It reminds me of something. It reminds like a kind of, like an ice pull or something when you were younger. Oh, what is that, man? It reminds me of, what are the ice pull? It's not an ice pull. I think they're called ice pulls. Like the wee, you know what an ice pull is, right? See the red ice pulls you used to get? That is what that tastes like. Pretty banging. But anyway, main thing was the meal. So here is the meal. I'll add the macros around the screen somewhere. I'm just looking at this just now. I'm absolutely starving. But I also do have just now on the high days, I have GDAs. So the one that I use personally actually is right here. It is the Ensure by Train by JP. GDA, basically kind of getting more out of my food. So it's basically going to the right energy source rather than just pure, here's food mate, have fun, hope goes to the right places. This basically makes it go to the right places pretty much, right? So I have that before 3 meals today, the kind of higher carb meals anyway. Just to kind of make sure that the food is going to the right energy source. I'm getting more out of the food I'm actually intaking rather than just pure going, right, okay, here's some more food. Let's just cross our fingers and hope that it goes well. You know what I mean? So, aye, I've had those, had 2 tablets. Eat the meal now. Can't wait, man. Right, we're on a bit of a side quest. I've got a wee whatever this curly bit is, I know, but you know what, it's hiding the hairline perfectly, so we love it, man. But anyway, bit of a side quest. I'm actually here for a sunbed. Aye, I have brought my own accelerator shit. I seen it on Amazon and it was like 20 quid, and I was like, do you know what? I spend like £6 on a wee sachet thing in there, and it's like, I think it's 11ml, right? And this wee sachet, 11ml, £6. 20 quid, 251ml, right? What's that? At least 24 times the amount in that. Bargain, right? It might be absolutely shite, I'm not gonna lie, it could be absolutely awful, but you know what? My plan was get a base tan on the go, and I think, do you know what? I'm looking not too bad, man. Like, the tan's coming along, kinda. I'm not as pale as I was. I can see a bit of the hairline peeking through, man. Oh my god, get that hidden right now. But anyway, in for a sunbed. I've been going for roughly about, I think it's 9 minutes I go for. I've got a block, I think I've got like 20 minutes left in the block, so I need to kind of strategically figure out how I'm going to like keep my minutes and make sure they're getting the most of it. If I go for 2 9 minutes from now, I then have 2 minutes left in my block. That's just kind of awkward, isn't it? Like, even getting a new block, I'm then left with like 62 minutes or something. That's just weird, so I don't want that. So I'm going to just do some calculations and figure out what I need to do. But I sunbed home. I then have salmon and potatoes, but a decent chunk of potatoes, and I'm not gonna lie, I am absolutely buzzing for that meal, man. Salmon for me, right, it tops everything. Top chicken, top steak, don't care what you say. If you say to me, oh no, steak beats salmon, talk shite. No, it doesn't. Salmon wins every single time. For me, salmon is like the elite meat to have for like any sort of meal. So you've heard it here first, that is the facts, right? After that, we then have mince and potatoes. Again, plenty of potatoes today, high day, plenty of carbs going in. Usually on that meal free, I have like no carbs at all. It's literally chicken, peppers, veg, mixed salad and a wee bit of fruit, so it's like minimal carbs. But having that 60 gram of rice was like, I'd done the job, man. I feel pretty good, I can't lie. So anyway, in for the sunbed, and I'll catch you with the salmon. Just a wee side note, we're out of the sunbed. I had to go into Tesco as well to get grapes, bacon and tomatoes. Won't show you because there's literally no point. In fact, you know what, I will let you go, guys. Here's the tomatoes, here's the bacon. Wow, what a shop. Anyway, at Tesco just now, and it's obviously, like, I keep forgetting, like, this is the kind of time where, like, the school's finishing that, innit, in terms of, like, actual, like, the school year is done. And it's all like the pure, like, this year leavers, 2026 leavers, man. Now, I left school, what, six years ago, man. And see, when you proper deep I feel old, man. I know I'm not, like, mega old, right? I'm only 23, turning 24. It's not too bad, man. But see, when you see people with their leavers jumpers on, you go, I mind that, and you go, that was 6 years ago. That's bad, man. I feel like a pure fucking grandpa, man. But that really just kind of, it woke me up sitting thinking, do you know what, Aidan, you're not actually that young anymore, mate. Like, you're no young, which is sad to say. But anyway, home for some salmon and potatoes, man. Right, we are back for meal 4, and this is literally, without a doubt, the best meal of the day. Alright, so prepare yourself now. Here we have salmon, potatoes, veg and grapes. Salmon is like top tier food. You can't tell me otherwise, it literally is, right? It's just top tier. So we have 350 grams of potatoes. Oh, yes. 125 grams of salmon, 150 grams of mixed veg, and 100 grams of grapes, and that is meal 4. I'm not going to lie, I'm absolutely buzzing to eat this today. Like, I've been thinking about it all morning, all afternoon. I'm just buzzing to scran this. But I've also then got mince and potatoes later on. Now it is, not even get my watch right on, and the thing's recording. I can't even tell you the time. So I think it's roughly about 20 past 6 just now, 6:30. So I'll eat again probably about 8:30ish. It's not a major kind of gap between sort of meals, like 6:30 to 8:30. 2 hours, yeah, it's not too bad. I'll get some steps in between though, so that I'm digesting pretty well. Usually I kind of eat 3 hours in between, but I had a pretty busy day today with kind of meetings and stuff like that, so I couldn't really eat my last meal. It's kind of early as I wanted to, but at the same time, that's fine. Like, it's 2 hours, I'm not going to be pure, like, still struggling to digest 350 grams of potatoes. I could probably digest about 1,000 grams just now, I'm that hungry. But to be fair, I'm just like, having these kind of high days, like, it just completely distracts your mind from food, to be fair. Like, I wouldn't say I'm like completely food focused. I don't think going, okay, I'm pure like choking for food, or like I need to eat this, or like I'm pure craving this, craving that. Like, I'm not like that at all. Sometimes I'm like craving a certain like wee thing, usually a cookie or something, man. But the other night my mum and dad got a Chinese, and they brought in their Chinese, and I was like, oh man, that smells good. Like, that smells absolutely class. But at the same time, like, of course they can go and enjoy themselves and have whatever they want. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to be like, oh, you can't be having that, because it then throws me off. Like, no. I don't care about food that much, to be fair. Like, yes, I love food, I love eating food, but I'm not going to pure, like, throw a fit because I can't eat something, you know what I mean? I'm literally choosing myself to do this. Like, no one's saying, oh, Aidan, you can't eat that, you can't do that. Like, end of the day, if you're trying to lose body fat, you're trying to do something, you're choosing to then do that, you know what I mean? So, I'm choosing to eat my salmon, potatoes, mixed veg, which I am not complaining about at all. But anyway, I'm starving. Going to eat this before it gets cold. So I'll catch you at meal 5. Right, you join me for meal 5, the last meal of the day. And I can't lie, I'm very excited to eat this and just chill out. I know today I've done actually less steps, no cardio, and I've had more food. But I actually feel more tired for some reason. Doing like less activity in general, which is kind of strange, but Do you know what? Hopefully tomorrow I feel fresh, ready to go again. But this is the meal, and to be fair, it looks hefty, man. We have in here minced potatoes, big deep bowl, minced potatoes and some mixed veg, then 100 grams of grapes in there. 2 more tablets of G Days going in as well. And of course just some more water. But my plan is now to just chill out for the rest of the night. Playing some PS with Craig, just relaxing. More like, well, kinda relaxing. If you play PS and you play Rainbow Six Siege, you know, it's not exactly the most relaxing experience, but you know what? It's just a chill vibe. Spend it with the boys here and there, you know what I mean? So that is my plan for the rest of the night. Just chill out, relax, get an early night. Tomorrow I do have check-in photos to do for Finn. I kind of like post-high day sort of check-in look / update on how I'm feeling, all that kind of stuff. So I might actually add in sort of like my wee check-in photos tomorrow. So you can basically see how I'm looking post-high day as well, which I think would be pretty cool to see. But I might do that, I might not do that. But anyway, I'll end the sort of like day in the life, full day of eating vlog here anyway. So I hope you have enjoyed. I'll add the totals for the day right there. That is the totals for the whole entire day of what I've ate today. I think it's like 2.7k calories, 2.8 or something like that. That could be severely wrong, but it is there so you can see it anyway. But yes, I hope you have enjoyed. Any likes, subscribes, comments, all that good stuff appreciated as always. But yes, I'll catch you in the next one.